Hello. I am currently on the PTR with some of the Shadow Priest changes. So this is the second round of changes that I've been on the PTR now, and so far it's looking really good actually. So no more doom and gloom for everybody out there. Seen a lot of people be really negative, and I think for now it's looking really good already. So some of the changes that have been made is that normally our Search of Insanity would be down here. So where you have to choose between Death Speaker or Search of Insanity. This has been moved up on a really nice place, and now you can always get it without like having to scramble with points down here. This is a major good change. Then Shadow Crash, it has been reduced by 10 seconds now, so instead of being 30 seconds, it's now a 20-second cooldown, which is again major. Like I just tested on the dummies and it feels so nice to play now. Like only AoE, no more redotting, pre-dotting. Like it's so nice. Then they gave us another talent here called Distorted Reality, which I don't really think it's really good because it increases the damage of the rank play by 20%, which is nice. And it just deals it over like a longer period of time, but its insanity cost is also increased by 25. So I don't know if it feels not that good to me, but maybe it will change in the future. Also, it will make sure you probably have 100% like drawing plague uptime, so maybe that's something you play around with, like with Insidious Ire. They changed Shadow Death cooldown in general to 10 seconds now, so you will get way more like Mindbender value if you play with Inescapable Torment. So that's really, it feels really good. And they also changed like Mastermind, where now it has a higher crit chance. Because normally it would have like 13% I think if you put 2 points in it or whatever. And now it's like 25% if you put 2 points in. That's about what I could like tell were the changes. And I'll just show you kinda on the dummies now how it's gonna feel. Now you can open up with Shadow Crash. So you can Mindbender Dark Ascension. You will also notice, like, obviously now the dummies will be kind of low HP, so I will get more Death Speaker procs or whatever, but I just have Death all the time. You kind of see him bursting kind of high. And like it feels actually really nice to play. It's just kind of weird compared to last time. See, like now my dots are running out and you can Shadow Crash again. Like it, no more, 10 seconds of, or like 5 seconds of standing still because you have to like redot everything. Like it feels really smooth now, which is crazy to me. So, gonna maintain like a decent amount of damage here. Yeah, I'm kinda capable of like doing 250 or so, like maintain damage. Without thinking too much about anything really, like I'm kinda just AFKing here. So it feels really fucking good. Like major good changes. And like getting these Death Speaker procs, like now it's gonna look a little bit different on the dummies because they're so at low HP, so it always like look like it's available. But it feels really nice so far on PTR. So like I would stay even more positive because this was like really nice. Like Shadow Crash, it's so major. Like it's so nice. Like it feels so nice to play now, at least in that regard. I will say Mental Decay, like I'm not sure now if it even needs a rework then. It's like, I don't really see a scenario where you would take this. Obviously, if you don't play with like Shadow Crash and like single target or whatever in Raid. But for like Mythic Plus, this feels really nice so far. I would still like some of the things that I would like still. Not like regarding damage or anything like that, but just from a pure utility perspective, like because Shadow Priest has a good utility with like Master Spell and Dispels, Grip to some extent, VE and such. But I wouldn't mind having an option for having a better kick. Like you can like choose between having a silence, which was like, again, it's really usable in like PvP. But then like if you had another node here where you could pick a kick, so you would have like a 25-second kick instead of having a 45-second silence. I would enjoy that, because it would be really nice and like make you feel a little bit more useful. Especially because like it's hard to play double caster if you play with a Shadow Priest, because our kick is so useless. So I would enjoy having that as an option. I would also like Fear not being target capped, because as you can see, like it lets out a Psychic Scream, causing 5 enemies. And that's just, it's very awkward in Mythic Plus when you're pulling big and like there's like a specific caster you want to stop. So you need to run in and like you need to position yourself between like several different people, right? And so that feels very awkward to me, having to like run in and like see if you can get between like 2 people to make sure your Fear hits the correct target. So but also like an uncapped AoE, maybe that's too much to ask for, but I feel like every other class in the game has it. Like I genuinely cannot tell you which classes do not have like those who has an AoE stop, they're all like uncapped, so I don't really understand why Fear can't. And this is also just a Fear that breaks instantly anyway, right? Unlike people having like stuns and everything, right, like that. So I would really like better kick and like an AoE Fear, or like an option to have like AoE Fear here. So like this could be like uncap your, I have a third option even, like and give you like an uncapped Fear. But otherwise, yeah. So far on the PTR, it seems really good. I'm kind of positive about it. So yeah. Thank you all for watching, and stay positive now, because it actually looks pretty decent, to be fair.